Hi, everyone. First of all, thank you for joining me. I'm pretty nervous right now, so I'll keep things light. I'm MJ. Most of you already know me, but I'll give a bit of introduction. So this is my profile picture on the right, and I sometimes take a picture for engagement farming. But I'm a chess player, an artist, and I think whenever I talk to people, they find it really interesting how I have connected these two worlds of mine. So I'll dig deeper into both sides of my life, turn by turn. So I really love this analogy of life being like a jigsaw puzzle. So basically, we are trying to connect each piece of our life and make sense out of it and hope that something beautiful comes. But when we stop, like what's the thing that makes us stop about it? When we think that we don't have enough pieces or we don't have it with us. But the thing is, we are often looking at wrong places. We already have stuff, but it's just we lose hope. So I'll start with chess. I started as a chess player when I was 10 years old. This is me playing my first state championship. So chess came in my life like very early, but it wasn't early in sports. So how did it come is very interesting. I was bunking my class because I didn't like studies. So, and vice principal wasn't around. So I found that noisiest room of the school, and that happened to be a chess room. And there happened to be going on team selection. So a very smart person asked me to play against him because he realized that this girl doesn't know shit. So I said, okay, because I was just hiding from vice principal. But I told him that I don't know how to play chess. And he said, okay, I'll play with you and you just learn from my moves. I was like, okay, fine. Then he was moving knight, I was moving knight. He played bishop, I played bishop. And then he explained me what is check. And then I asked, what is checkmate? And then he explained that if you give a king check and he can't be safe. So I played a move and asked, it's a checkmate. And that was a checkmate and I got in the team. And that joy, that joy of beating someone who thought you were nobody. But obviously, this is the thing. Like, first time it was luck. But I knew that it won't work this way. I need to work hard on my game to actually get this joy again and again. So I started working on it, and I didn't have any mentor or anyone. I didn't really know where to play and stuff. So I just observed people playing and went to tournaments. And like the rightmost are my flex right now on my trophies. And this was really nice because when I was in art since I have memories, but unfortunately in art world I never got recognition. It was like we were three friends and both of them would win in art, but I won't. So with chess, I think that validation felt really good. And like if you get that as a kid, you want it again and again. So, and this middle one is me winning a car when I was 14. So you can imagine, like, everyone thought that I'll do great in chess, but obviously I didn't. So the story goes up and down. But, okay, so what happened was the graph was going up and up, but it doesn't always go that way. When it goes stagnant or goes a bit down, you don't know how to deal with failure. So at that time I thought, if I will work hard, maybe I'll get awards again, maybe better awards, but didn't happen. So at that time, you realize a lot about people. Like, it's like NFT community. Like, imagine me as a human version of NFTs. When price is going up, everyone is happy. When price is going down, you get furthers. So at that time, those voices become loud and loud. And at that time, I thought that maybe I don't have it in me. Maybe that's not my future. I wasted all my time in this. And so I started running. And at that time, you really need one voice to tell you that your worth is not attached with any kind of award or money, you're still loved. But I didn't have that voice. So I started running on autopilot. I used to play tournaments. Half of these awards are at that time, but that joy was lost. So I got into college, and because of chess, by the way. So that was like Asia's one of the best commerce college, and I got it through chess. So that's a lot I owed to chess. Like, I can't just leave it. But in a conversation with my finance professor, she said that sometimes you hold something so tightly that it starts hurting you. And at that time, it is good to leave it. But obviously, I passionately disagreed with her. Like, if you're already 80% hurt, the most you can get hurt is 20%. I was a degen with emotion. But yeah, at that time, I thought quitting is for weak. And you can't really quit. So this happened, but she started with her lecture, and after the class, she said that it's not weak. It's basically you trust yourself that you will have something in your hands again. And that actually made me think, like, am I just forcing myself in this game? So I gave myself a chance. I decided I'll play nationals that year. And if I get selected for world, that would be the sign from God that I should play this game. And if I don't get selected, I'll try to quit it. So I played nationals, and fortunately, for the first time, and that was my childhood dream, I got selected for world, and I was very happy. And I used to think that if you're good in chess, you will always get success. Like, it's a pure game. But it is not, because at that time, the association said that they won't be sponsoring my world, which was wrong, but we had nothing to do. And so we couldn't afford that thing at that time, so we decided to skip world. But at that time, I also let chess go, because there is one thing I learned about myself, that as long as something is under my control, I can work on it, and I can obviously have some hope. But if it's out of control, it just becomes a disappointment. So at that time, I decided, it was a long gap, that I'll start doing art. That was basically to express myself, because I was so tired of always being happy and trying to be brave, that I needed a space to vent out. And also, I was really scared to share my emotions with people, so it was like a very secret place of mine. Usually, Web2 people don't see symbolism, and they don't care to ask, which was good for me, because then I could actually express myself honestly. And yeah, at that time, I think I got really lucky, because someone told me that there is this NFT place you would like, your art is great, and stuff like that. Obviously, I was looking for validation. So yeah, I was like, okay, I'll try this. Then I discovered beta.cent. Basically, what they have is, you write posts, you post your art, people will discuss it. If they like it, they will give you cent and all. And it was nice. Basically, I was talking about my art, and people were actually enjoying it, because so far I believe that my emotions have no value. It was always the result that people like. So it was new, and I really liked making friends there. Basically, it was a second world for me. Like, life has given me another chance to start everything from zero with new people, new friendships, new perspective of everything. So, and I created a mini business there. So basically, I used to share chess content, and I decided that, okay, they will give me cent for things. So I used to share chess strategies and all, because again, I used to thought my art is not a value added to this community. So I wanted to create something valuable. And then there were many people who loved chess. So I started organizing a tournament where I would get some kind of fees, and then the rest of the award will be distributed. So Then I funded enough to mint my first piece, which was Vibrant Chess, a knight. And this was for the winner of the tournament, but there were 2 editions, one for the winner and one was for sale or something. But this piece is really important because if you read the description of it, it says that a knight is very strong when it's in center, and a knight is very weak when it goes to corner. Same is with humans, because when we are put in a place where we can show our powers the best, we perform our best. Every piece has a potential if it's placed right. If a queen is placed at a wrong place, it's weaker than a pawn. And that was the symbolic meaning of it, because I felt strong in Web3. And there I felt like, yeah, I was a pawn that was stronger than a queen. So this piece was really important, and it got sold too. So it was like, okay, people really like me here. Then I started with, so that was the thing. With the sales, I started investing in drawing pad, PC, and all. And that was the creation of my first drawing pad. And so it has many intricate patterns, because at that time I was trying to learn how to do the movements and how well I could do it and how long I could do. So this is the thing. Then chess and ethics. Because I have strongly believed that art is complete when a viewer or creator, collector adds to it. And acing art really allowed me that. On acing art, so this is also me as a little girl on 3 chairs, because that's how I used to sit. So this is a lot like me sharing my chess experiences in art. And there, like, for a long time, I thought it was a waste, and I didn't really add anything to it, to the world of chess. But when I was creating and sharing stories, I think that I have a purpose in the chess world, and that was something I'm putting to use. And this is my recent creation, Acing Blueprint, which is chess players. And it's a bit important for me in a way, because when I go through, like, I had a phase where it was hard for me to call myself a chess player, because I thought I haven't done enough. But in this world, people read 1 article a day and call themselves an expert. And I was like, I have done this for 10 years. Why can't I call myself a chess player? So in this, I try to add everyone, like memes and famous personalities and anything who are on board, they are a chess player. So, and also it has many crypto references and all. But important point is, there is one story I really like, and I would like to share. There was one time we were playing chess in a group. So basically, when you do that, the purpose of the game is to find the best moves, instead of trying to win or something. Like, every move should be beautiful, have some purpose or something. And one of the players suggested that give a bishop sacrifice, and another player said that that bishop is really strong, I don't want to give it up. So the coach there said that this is a strong piece because it could be sacrificed and your position could be winning. A lot more chances of winning are there. So I now think that my chess experience is like that sacrificed bishop. Though it was really strong, it really formed me the way I am. But when it was sacrificed, it is the reason that all the other experiences, all the other pieces in my life are stronger. So that's the thing. I think that the chess world has really given me a personality, strength that I could display in my art. A lot of time, people ask that why you are in this space, and that's my reason. Like, this space is the place where I feel that I'm the strongest piece on the board. So thank you. And thank Thanks for coming here. Also, something coming soon.